Have you ever felt out of place, like you're living in a world that doesn't quite match the way your mind functions? If you identify as a Sigma male, this feeling probably hits close to home. On the outside, it might seem as though nothing can faze you. You come across as confident, detached, and resilient. However, beneath that calm exterior lies a series of hidden frustrations and challenges that others seldom notice. While people might admire the confidence you project and the way you effortlessly detach from social expectations, they don't see the mental struggles, like overthinking or dealing with a world that doesn't quite understand you. Below, we dive into 5 challenging realities that Sigma males face, even if they rarely, if ever, voice these frustrations. 1. The burden of seeing solutions others overlook. The unseen clarity of Sigma males imagine a scenario where a problem is in front of a group, and everyone is running around in circles trying to solve it. You see the answer clearly, almost as if it's painted in bright neon. But when you speak up, your suggestion is often met with blank stares or skepticism. For Sigma males, this is a common experience. They tend to view situations with clarity and cut through the noise, quickly identifying the most logical solutions. It's not that they see themselves as smarter. Their brains simply operate on a different wavelength, focusing on the essence of a problem rather than getting caught up in the chaos. Keeping it to themselves to avoid conflict despite the clarity in their vision, Sigma males often choose silence over speaking up. They've learned it the hard way that pointing out simple solutions can sometimes lead to conflict rather than resolution. People may be set in their ways, clinging to complicated methods, even when a straightforward answer is right in front of them. To avoid the inevitable frustration, many Sigma males hold back, letting others follow their convoluted paths. They understand that people often need to come to conclusions on their own, even if it means watching them take the longer, more arduous road. The silent frustration of being right. What's truly frustrating for Sigma males is when, eventually, the group arrives at the very solution they proposed from the start. The same people who dismissed their idea now treat it as if it's a groundbreaking discovery. At that moment, a Sigma male is likely to just sit back quietly, reflecting on the time and effort that could have been saved. It's not about arrogance. It's about the recurring realization that others don't see the world through the same lens. 2. Misunderstood emotions. Calm exterior, intense inner world. Mistaken for coldness when feeling deeply. Many people assume that Sigma males are unemotional, given their calm and collected demeanor. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, they often feel emotions more intensely than most. Their heightened sensitivity picks up on nuances, undercurrents, and subtleties that others miss entirely. However, they choose to process these feelings internally, taking time to analyze and understand them rather than reacting impulsively. The paradox of emotional intensity. While others may express every emotion immediately, Sigma males operate differently. Their way of handling emotions is akin to solving a puzzle. They prefer to understand each piece before presenting the final picture. This can create a strange paradox. The more a Sigma male cares, the less likely they are to show it outwardly. They're not hiding their emotions, they're simply processing them in a way that feels natural to them. Dealing with misjudgments. Often, this emotional processing is misunderstood by others, leading to accusations of being cold or indifferent. In relationships, this creates unique challenges. Sigma males may find themselves labeled as aloof, even when they are deeply invested. The truth is, they value understanding and clarity over superficial displays of emotion. The irony is that those who label them as cold might be overwhelmed if they could experience the depth of feelings that Sigma males navigate daily. 3. Choosing silence over confrontation. The frustration of staying quiet. Imagine being in a conversation where someone confidently presents false information, and you know it's wrong. For Sigma males, this is a regular occurrence. They often possess knowledge that contradicts popular opinions or group consensus, but they choose to stay quiet. It's not about lacking confidence. They've simply learned that correcting others often leads to unnecessary conflict, not constructive dialogue. The challenge of correcting misinformation experience has taught Sigma males that people are often more attached to their beliefs than to objective facts. Correcting someone, especially in a group setting, can make them defensive. It doesn't matter if the Sigma male has all the evidence, they understand that challenging someone's viewpoint is rarely received well. Over time, this results in a kind of internal compromise. The Sigma male's respect for truth and accuracy battles with a pragmatic choice to remain silent. The internal struggle with integrity, this silence can be one of the hardest things for Sigma males to bear. They value integrity and accuracy, and keeping quiet feels like a betrayal of their principles. It's as if they're carrying a weight that only they can feel, a truth they're unable to share because they know it's unlikely to be welcomed. Picking battles becomes a matter of wisdom, not weakness, even if it leaves them feeling isolated at times. 4. The exhaustion of superficial social interactions. The hidden cost of small talk social interactions that many find energizing or enjoyable can be draining for Sigma males. A casual chat with a stranger, a quick networking event, or a small social gathering might leave them feeling mentally fatigued. It's not that they dislike people. They simply find superficial interactions mentally exhausting. Small talk can feel like a complex performance, where every word is measured, and every gesture is calculated. Why Sigma males crave depth. Sigma males prefer meaningful and in-depth conversations. They want to explore topics that matter, discussions that challenge their mind, and engage with ideas that carry weight. Small talk feels like running on a treadmill, exerting energy, but going nowhere. This craving for depth often leads them to prefer solitude, or the company of a close-knit circle of like-minded individuals over large social gatherings. The mental drain of social expectations interacting with others often requires Sigma males to navigate a maze of social expectations. They have to monitor their body language, make sure they respond appropriately, and play by the unwritten rules of social engagement. It's a cognitive load that can feel overwhelming, particularly when they have to suppress their natural inclination to go straight to the point or avoid pleasantries. The result is a unique kind of exhaustion, one that's not about physical tiredness, but about mental strain. 5. Navigating a world that doesn't make sense. The challenge of understanding others' logic for Sigma males. The world often feels like a puzzle where the pieces don't quite fit. They frequently observe people making decisions that seem completely illogical, whether it's choosing comfort over opportunity, following trends without questioning, or making life-changing choices based purely on feelings. The logic of others can seem baffling to a Sigma male's analytical mind. Why Sigma males question everything. This tendency to question and analyze everything is what makes Sigma males stand out. They crave understanding and logical explanations. They want to know the why behind every decision, the reasons that justify actions, and the evidence supporting beliefs. When those answers aren't forthcoming or don't make sense, Sigma males find themselves feeling more isolated. They can't relate to the emotional or socially driven decision-making processes that many seem to follow without hesitation. Accepting a different way of thinking. Over time, Sigma males learn that their logical framework is shared by everyone. They accept that most people operate on a different wavelength, one that values emotions and social connections more than detached reasoning. This realization can be both freeing and frustrating. It's freeing because they no longer feel the need to force their perspective on others. It's frustrating because they have to live in a world that doesn't always operate on principles they value. Conclusion: embracing the unique Sigma perspective. For Sigma males, living in a society that doesn't match their mindset is a daily challenge. They navigate a landscape that feels slightly out of sync with their way of thinking, constantly adapting while remaining true to themselves. These challenges don't make them superior or inferior, just different. They see the world through a unique lens, one that values clarity, depth, and understanding over the noise of superficiality and convention. This distinctive way of thinking, while often isolating, is also a source of strength. It allows Sigma males to bring a unique perspective to the table, one that cuts through the noise and sees things as they truly are. While others may not always understand them, Sigma males continue to navigate the world with a quiet confidence, knowing that their path, though unconventional, is true to who they are. Do you resonate with the ideas I shared in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more content about Sigma males, explore the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.